Welcome to Left on Wedded.
This is where we talk about wedding Reddit stories and menu.
That is the third time you have introduced the podcast
Wrong.
with that phrase.
I'm not good at
We've
this.
been doing this for almost 2 years.
You serious?
I'm serious.
Happy
November 2023.
birthday.
Not yet. It's still July. August.
counting.
August today. August 1st. Pinch it.
No, we're not. This is coming out.
Oh, sorry.
So it's whatever day you think it is the day we're recording this.
Forget everything I
Ignore
said.
that.
It's an illusion. Welcome to Left on Wedded.
Adam here.
And Georgia over here.
We've done everything to plan your wedding and now it's time to hear about them.
We have left out nothing, and now we dive into the deep, dark world of Reddit threads.
We've got your horror stories, wedding dramas, and everything in between.
We've rebranded ourselves as experts.
Welcome
To Left on Weddit.
Georgia, I have a gripe to tell you. I was
gripe?
driving down the highway from Newcastle to Sydney where we record said podcast. And I went to the bathroom on the side of the road in a public bathroom.
That's good,
I
because
have a
I see a lot of people not using the bathroom in my 4 hours on the road from Port Macquarie.
I have a problem with bathroom doors where you can lock it, but you can't tell whether it's locked or not.
Oh,
you just lock the
no.
handle and it's like...
Are you saying this from inside the toilet
no, but the
or on
thing
the
is, when
outside
you're
because you've
inside
walked
the
in on
toilet,
someone?
You can open the door straight away because that's what the
You
unlock
shouldn't
feature
really be
is.
touching the handle.
Well, how the hell am I supposed to get out on
You need
these
to
things?
get a towel.
Okay, well, that's not my point. My point is, I can unlock it, right? So when I get in there and I lock the door, I don't know if it's locked because I can't check it from the inside because as soon as you open it, it unlocks the door from the outside. So I'm in the bathroom, like not knowing, and the toilet is so far away from the door, not knowing whether the
Do you know
door
what you
is
could
locked
do?
on the other
You
side
could
or not.
talk.
To myself?
And people know you're in there.
And not only
like
that, this bathroom faced the highway. There was cars and oncoming traffic going everywhere. So there's me locking the door, and then I open the door. It's not locked, so I had to you could see me from the outside, locking the door and then checking the handle on the other side of the door to make sure it was locked, then closing it, and then not sure if it's locked, so I did it again and made sure.
You are wasting so much time. I would
know.
just go to the toilet.
I'm stressed out. I was stressed out.
Were there a lot of people?
Do you want me to tell you a funny public bathroom story?
Always.
So I used to do market stalls, as you know, and I used to do this market in King's Cross in Sydney.
Corn
Stars, look them up. King's Cross in Sydney, which is like a known, party area. Our stall faced the public bathrooms at King's Cross, right? So the public bathrooms were right across, and there were those automated public bathrooms where the electric doors open and close. And one day, I see a man go into the public bathroom. He's 30 meters in front of me. The door closes. I'm just standing there facing him at a market stall. It's 3x3, nowhere else to go. Few minutes later, the door reopens. And there he is, completely naked, just staring me in the eyes. And I'm just staring back at him. And then the door just closes again.
What a moment.
A few minutes later, he walks back out, fully clothed, walks away.
Sliding doors.
Sliding doors, to say the least. That was the most intense interaction I've ever had in my life.
Did you comfortably sit on the bathroom after? Sit on the toilet? Sit on the bathroom?
I think I made love with him. I don't know what happened with his eyes.
Sounds interesting.
It was terrifying. It's also one of those ones when you're in the bathroom, if you're in there for too long, it'll be door opening, because you're over. And I, one time, it had malfunctioned because it was 10 minutes. And after a minute, it went, door opening. I'm like, no! Terrifying. King's Cross. And that's maybe why that man was naked.
There you go. That's a beautiful story.
This is a special episode today.
Is
Left on
it?
Weddit. Yeah,
on the
'cause
1st of August?
We have on the date where you are listening. Today's stories are hot takes. This is all
Hot takes. You've come up with the theme.
This is hot takes, baby.
Okay.
We are getting some hot, fresh, out of the spicy oven takes, and I'm going to go hard on hot takes. I've got hot takes. You've got hot takes.
Get your oven mitts ready. Take it out.
You go first, please.
Okay. Sure. I want to know what's the worst thing that you've heard at a wedding.
Me?
Yes.
Personally, the worst thing I've heard at a wedding. Oh, there's so many things that I want to tell you, but I probably can't right now.
What about sign your life away?
That's bad. I had one at an RSL once.
A wedding at an RSL.
It was a wedding at an RSL, and at the
naked
same
man in the
time,
bathroom.
there was a naked man in the bathroom. at the same time every night at 6 o'clock, whatever, everyone has to stand and face the one way, and they do the what's it
minute
called?
of silence.
No, the guy over the loudspeaker goes, at the we will remember
going
them.
down of the sun.
That bit, yeah.
Yes,
And then they
a
do the
moment
last
of
post.
silence.
Last post. Thank you very much, Adam, for remembering. So it happened midway during the groom's speech. So he's up there talking, and no one told us. And then it was like over the loudspeaker, "Please stand for the last post." So I was like, stands up mid-speech, and he has to just pause. And we all listen to the last post. That's one of the weirdest things I've heard at a wedding.
Okay, I was more talking about controversial phrases. Like, I call dibs on the maid of honor.
What? Is that what someone's written here?
Yeah, I used to date her. Her sister is much better in bed.
What? What?
Hey,
Who's
Jim.
the sister, the wife?
Wasn't she the stripper at your bachelor party?
What is going on? What?
I give them 6 weeks tops.
No.
These are the worst things that people have heard at weddings they've been to.
Stop.
The mother of the bride who was getting married for the 3rd time told someone, "I hope she's making the right mistake this time."
Oh my
Really?
God.
That's the dress you chose?
What are you doing to me? This is so intense.
I'm a divorce attorney. Here's my card.
Fuck off. You wouldn't
She
do
has
that.
more nerve wearing white.
What?
Aren't they related?
What? No. Okay. Stop.
This is a new game where Adam says stop, and then he's got to talk about a story which is related to that phrase.
When you sign the notice of intent of marriage, you have to say whether the couple are related. A lot of people don't know this, but on the notice of intent of marriage, it says, are the parties related?
Parents,
yes or
grandparents,
no?
or siblings.
So you can't marry those people. You can marry your auntie, uncle, first cousin in Australia.
That shocks people.
Right? Every single time. Have you ever ticked, are the parties related?
Not yet.
Yes.
Have you?
I have not.
Oh.
But I would love to.
I really wish you didn't have not at the end of
I
that
would love
sentence.
to. So any cousins, come my way. Tasmania, I'm looking at you.
Oh my gosh, he doesn't mean that.
I do mean it though. That's the problem. That's the problem with what I said.
Tasmanian vendors and the community itself is coming for you.
You know what? That wasn't fair to Tasmania.
Sorry,
Down
it
there in
really
the asshole
wasn't.
end of Australia, they're doing God's work. What is wrong with me today? Are you going to keep bombarding me with the most
How
hectic-
that groom is
Oh my
standing
God.
stationary while that's walking closer and closer is beyond me.
While that is the most obscene thing you could say.
Hey,
What?
guess what, everyone? I'm pregnant. Anyone but the bride.
Oh, that's a bad thing that people can say at a wedding. That's what it's saying.
What a pleasant.
That's hypothetical. Cancel that person out.
What a pleasant event this has been. I'm sure everyone is looking forward to their next one.
Oh my goodness, that's such a mean thing to say. There's a time and a place to say these things, and a wedding isn't it, right?
I remember Andy's first wife.
Oh my goodness. Okay, here's a side quest for you.
Stop.
I'm
Meant to call out
pause.
stop.
Stop! I did a friend's wedding, and he won't mind me saying this. It was his second
This
wedding.
is what all your friends say when you tell
I know, and I
And
have
at no point have you asked them
alienated
if that's okay.
so many people. It was his second wedding. He'd been married before. And all of the groomsmen from the first wedding weren't groomsmen this time, but they were there. So he had different groomsmen because he had forged new relationships, yada, yada.
I would
right?
like to be the celebrant for a second wedding.
I was the celebrant for this wedding.
Yeah, but you're a friend.
And then
I don't want to be bad juju on the first marriage.
during the speeches, he called out the groomsmen from the first wedding and called them backup reserve groomsmen, which everyone thought was very funny, and I enjoyed that. It wasn't as funny when I said it out loud, but his delivery was fantastic.
Yeah, it would have been. Time and a place.
Looking
You
at
don't.
you, Alex.
You shouldn't have to explain your jokes.
I've done a wedding for two people who've both been married 3 times before.
Wow.
Yeah.
Trifecta. Third time lucky.
You just want to keep bombarding me
She
with
looked
crazy
better
things.
in her last 2 weddings. Oh, that was relevant. Is that your friend?
Yes. Today I f***ed up by making a World War II joke at a bridal shower.
Okay, there we go. Well done. Gee whiz. He's out of the hole now,
And
just.
This is our new segment of I'm going to read this story and you can decide whether it goes in the podcast or not.
Let me switch legs.
My sister-in-law, husband's sister, is getting married and has been very graciously including me in preparations, even though I'm not in the bridal party.
That's nice.
I went when she picked out her dress and she invited me to her bridal shower, which was just the bridal party, her mum, and a couple of close friends. I genuinely like my sister-in-law, but I'd never met any of her friends, so I was a little bit nervous. At the shower, her maid of honour was detailing what the pre-wedding festivities would involve and mentioned they would all be getting acrylics done the Saturday night before the wedding as sort of a spa party situation. I then quipped, sounds like you're in for a night of the long nails.
You what?
Quipped.
Oh.
A little quip. Sounds like you're in for a night of the long nails. No laughs like you right now, just confusion. My sister-in-law goes, "Is that from something?" And I said, "I was making a joke, like the Night of the Long Knives." Then a bridesmaid asks if that was a Game of Thrones reference or something.
Oh, no.
Which meant that then I had to explain the 1934 purge of Hitler's perceived enemies and political rivals, which went over like a fart in a church. Sister-in-law moved things along conversationally, but I felt super awkward. Also, that joke would have killed in my group of history nerds.
Could you sign these divorce papers first? Better him than me.
Hold on. You don't want to unpack that for a second?
When I guess.
Why you can't go back to your game? I read a great story.
Did you? Am I still deciding if it goes in the podcast or Oscar, is it in? It's in.
Oh, he nodded.
Yes, he did.
He made the gesture of a plane going down. Is that what that was? Or are you doing a bomb? He was doing a bomb gesture.
Either way, this shouldn't be going in the podcast. So I make no comment. I'm just going to continue with my
What
story.
are we going to call this episode?
Well, bombing out.
World War II, another thing. TLDR, I made a pun based on a Hitler reference at a bridal shower in front of a bunch of strangers that bombed harder than the Luftwaffe.
I mean, I like that she was creative in her language there because it did bomb out.
You right?
I am. We're in now.
How would you react if you were a part of this?
Oh, I would be so uncomfortable.
Yeah?
But the people pleaser in me would stay.
People please and you has stayed recording with me right now despite everything I've just said.
I really wanted to play my game.
All
And
of
Oscar said no.
I want to read you the top comment.
Do it.
I'm just going to keep going, okay?
Okay, don't.
Someone said it's a bit obscure, even so it's pretty much never, ever, ever, ever a good time to drop a clever, in inverted commas, Hitler reference related joke during a happy gathering.
I just
Do you
don't
tend to
know
agree
how
with that?
that topic could ever become a joke.
No, right? But it was a play on words. They were nervous. Everyone thought it was Game of Thrones.
It's
you know
just
what I would have
one
done?
singular
When someone
person
was
in a
like,
room in the context of a wedding.
Yeah.
If that person had had the relationship with that person to know that that joke was going to land, maybe. But I think you've now made a really interesting first impression.
When they said, "Oh, do you think like it was that a Game of Thrones thing?" I would have been like, "Nah, don't worry about it. Like, move on." I wouldn't have explained.
You shouldn't.
Purge.
We've already been through this topic of conversation where you should never have to explain your jokes.
No, and it's one of the things I do the best is not explain my jokes. If you're hearing this, we may have had to cut something.
We just had
from
something really devastating happen to the podcast.
Is that there was a beautiful little segment that can no longer go to air for reasons that we shall not say.
We cannot talk about it.
Contact my lawyer. His name is Tom Sini. And if you want to cancel anyone, cancel her.
What?
But if you are hearing this and you're like, we know what you're talking about, then damn you, Oscar.
Oscar did
damn
some great
you
editing.
To hell.
Anyway,
so
moving right
I'm
along.
just going to drop this one in,
This is
Georgia,
a
just in case as a palate cleanser for some of the shit that we've been through today. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Let's hold hands and bring it back. Do you want to hold hands?
No,
I
not
don't want
today.
to hold your hand either. Okay. This one doesn't reference anyone dying, is what's fun about it.
Oh, are you coming after my story?
No. I'm just saying
Are
in general because
you
we don't know what's
kidding?
been cut
Are
yet.
you joking?
I'm just saying in general, let's tread lightly just for a little bit. And we're just going to have a little bit of old-fashioned fun. Are you ready, Georgia?
Yeah, please.
Let's
after
not
your last
talk about
story.
the events of the past. In any way, shape or form, whether that be today or years ago.
Way, shape or
In the
form.
last 20 minutes. The bride's long train went out the front doors and partway down the steps as she awaited the processional to begin. Unknown to her, a little dog from the neighbourhood went to sleep on her train and came along for the ride as she approached the altar for the ceremony to begin.
Did she not feel it?
Isn't that a little sweet little poppet of a story?
What if it
Oh,
pooed?
doggy. It pooed and she smeared it along the carpet all the way down to the
How do you not feel a dog on the back of your train and not do something about
I
it?
have seen some ridiculously long wedding dresses in my time. Those
I
boys are
know, but
weighty.
that's like putting a rock at the end of your dress.
See, this is the old-fashioned fun we used to have. This is what this podcast used to be about. Dogs and poo jokes. And we need to get this podcast great again. What do you think of tariffs?
Cut.
Oh, no! I'm at a political again. No, Georgia! Something's happened in
I've
our
got
old
nothing
podcast
to add.
age. You've got nothing to add?
No,
How about
not
this?
anymore. Okay.
Doggies, woofers, yum, yum, yums, woof, woof, woof. Now we're having fun again.
Drop it like it's a hot podcast.
Drop it like it's a hot little dog. Hot dog, little dachshund, little dachshund.
How many words can you think of that have the word dog in it?
Okay, go.
Dodge.
Hot dog. Dodge doesn't have hot dog. You have to dog.
Thanks for listening.
God, we're so happy that you listened. And if you want to see a little bit more, make sure you follow us on our socials.
We have TikTok and Instagram, and you can find us at Left on Wed Podcast.
And if you want a little bit more from just us, you can follow Georgia at Georgia Fletcher Weddings.
And follow Adam at Married by Adam.
Oh my goodness, we're everywhere. And if you love it, rate, review, subscribe, whatever all the cool kids do it for us because we love you more than you love us. Validate us. We, Adam and Georgia, would like to take a moment to acknowledge the traditional custodians of the land, the Guringai people, on which we're recording today.
We pay our respects to their elders past and present, and we recognise their ongoing connection to the land, sea and community.
As we share our stories of love and connection, we honour the oldest continuous culture in the world.
And we celebrate the storytelling traditions that have been passed down through the generations.
It is such a privilege to create on this country, and we are so grateful to be here today.
Always was, always will be Aboriginal land.